On February 28th, the United States and Israel launched joint strikes against Iran. Unlike the brief 12-day war of 2025, this conflict is larger, more intense, and expected to last anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, at most to 2 months. Oil prices have spiked sharply, reflecting fears of disruption in Gulf energy flows. While Iran cannot win militarily, its ability to disrupt oil shipments poses real risks for global markets and in a sustained campaign to the world economy.
එනිසා ශ්‍රී ලංකාව හැටියට අපගේ ස්ථාවරය වන්නේ
Sri Lanka's position is that all parties involved in this war take immediate steps to make the necessary sacrifices to create a peaceful world, because this is a situation that would have a major danger to the world economy and the maintenance of human livelihood.
මේ අපේ ලෝකයේ ආර්ථිකයටත්
In the short term, oil and gas, energy stocks, gold, and defense sectors are likely to rise, but the spikes could fade quickly once the conflict subsides.
If we have a little high oil prices for a little while, but as soon as this ends, those prices are going to drop, I believe, lower than even before.
This is, of course, damaging our economies. This is true for the oil prices, and this is true for the gas prices as well. So that's the reason why we all hope that this war will come to an end as soon as possible.
Some stock analysts look at the evolving situation as a buying opportunity across regions such as the Gulf Cooperation Council, East Asia, and Europe. They are seeing the conflict as unlikely to extend beyond 2 months, hinting at stability in the medium term. Britain's finance minister told the House of Commons that she would provide stability for the economy in a budget update speech.
A plan that is even more important in a world that in the last few days has become yet more uncertain. With unfolding conflict in Iran and the Middle East, it is incumbent on me and on this government to chart a course through that uncertainty, to secure our economy against shocks and protect families from the turbulence that we see beyond our borders.
Despite the concern, a short-run analysis sees the war escalating, with sharp but temporary economic impact, then volatility followed by stability. The Economic Brief, DD India.
Well, Anand Padmanabhan continues to be with us. Mr. Padmanabhan, do you agree with the impact on oil supply for the short term?
Oh, definitely, Mark. That's visible in the way the prices have spiked. And the clear strategy from Iran's side, like you said in your introductory piece, that Iran is very clear it will not win this war militarily, but it will raise the cost to its adversaries, which is Israel and the United States. So by shutting down the Strait of Hormuz, and on the other side, the Red Sea passage, through the Houthis, they can potentially shut down that passage too, which basically chokes off oil supplies to two major regions, East and the South, which particularly impact China and India. So, and at the same time, they have been firing missiles and drones into neighboring countries who are not even connected to this war, but find themselves at the end of collateral damage. And they are hoping that that way through, they are able to raise the pressure on the United States and Israel to dial down the aggression. But as of now, I don't see that. There's no such signal from that's the other side. So the only way out is hopefully somebody blinks and both sides come to some kind of negotiated settlement.
Also, Mr. Padmanabhan, is the fear of countries like Sri Lanka, which reflect the concerns of island nations and also to the global South to a large extent, justified?
Oh, absolutely, Mark. And in fact, let me put a bit of context. Most of these economies, including India, please remember that from 2020 onwards, the world has seen one economic shock after another, beginning with the COVID-19 pandemic. Then you had the Russia-Ukraine conflict, and we can go on. And the latest is this blow-up in West Asia. This tests even the largest economies in the world, including United States. So emerging economies or less developed economies like Sri Lanka, which is just coming out of a crisis of its own, these are devastating. The only good news from India's point of view is that it has managed to survive as well as thrive during this crisis. Unfortunately, other countries don't enjoy the same advantage that India has exhibited in the last 5 years.
We'll leave it there for the moment. Thank you very much, Anil Padmanabhan, senior journalist, for putting that into context for us.